Okay, previously last week, the players they got caught up in the Myconid March. They went to a wedding with a whole bunch of mushroom people and a giant mushroom of the Underdark. And turns out there was a evil queen of mushrooms in there, and she was gonna try and insinuate herself within the giant mushroom, whose name was Aramicus. And then the PCs were like, nah. And they slapped her bitch ass down. And right when they were about to like cut her head off and shit, she was like, nah. And sent them into the Astral Sea. And they were like, what the fuck? And then they like freed Aramicus of her evil influence, and then they kind of like got stranded in the Astral Sea, where they met Tiny, Dreamland's cat, who guided them to the Rock of Brawl.
Love
And
cat.
got a kitty cat, and that's where we rejoin our players. Is at the floating asteroid city that's swimming through the Astral Sea. And this opening scene, you
Astral
guys,
Sea, these nuts.
damn it, you guys are making your way about your own business, and you see a crowd gathering around a familiar preacher who is thumping a Bible and saying how about these heathens need to accept Jesus into their hearts, lest they be portrayed by the Satan. And a crowd is growing around Anderson as he is gathering a flock of Brawlian citizens around the Word of God.
Mhm. I love Yeezys.
Oh, praise Jesus. Is there
Kept
anything,
thinking of Kanye West.
anything you guys all wanted like to do here?
I'm suddenly existing, and I suddenly know everything about you.
Yeah, who are
Hello.
you, guy? What's your character's name?
His name is Elzaz, and he's a lizard folk monk who practices the way of mercy. He is green and 6'1", and he wears your typical monk style robes, but in a darker color palette of like darker greens, like evergreen green and blue,
Lizard
like
Man in
mud water blue.
space. Oh, God.
Oh,
Hot.
you could say I'm meditating, and that's why I'm here. I don't know.
Makes sense to me. Ilaria,
Yes.
what are you
I
doing?
am just thinking that they are wasting time, and I'm going to actually go do what you were told to do. Let's find a way to get a spelljammer so we can get back and
That's
finish
nice
our
and all.
job.
What do you look like?
I am a 5'8" human, well, you'd presume human female, wearing full like mithril plate is like shiny silver, and then I have red scarves and
Women
under,
scare me.
and on my hips are two very very shiny fancy swords.
That's really nice. What? Oh, wait. We haven't met in game yet. I was about to ask what her name is.
But for the sake of narrative, I'm gonna say you guys bump into each other and like, hi. I usually don't adventure with people like, well, and then, but like
Racist.
maybe this one time, make an exception and we'll go ahead and venture. And so you guys are like, all right, yeah, let's do this. And
I'm too
then
high on space weed.
space weed.
Speed.
No,
Yeah, sure, speed.
not the speed. And Alaria, as you're making your way around Brawl, you see a couple different avenues that are encouraging. You do see down at the docks a lot of these salvage space jammers, and you're thinking, wow, there's going to be a huge pain in the ass, and Tiny's already getting high. This is ridiculous. I can't believe I'm here. This is some old bullshit. And then you hear a familiar voice behind you.
It's me, Barry.
Hilaria, what are you doing here?
And turn around.
You see a elderly drow archmage behind you.
Ah. I have forgotten his name as a player. It's been a long time.
Wowbledore.
It's been a while. Oh, it's only been 7 months. It's so rude of you, Hilaria.
Still only 7 months. I would forget everyone at that point.
So he's going to take his hands, and he's doing the thing where he has the forearms together but hidden in his sleeves, and he's going to take like one of his thumbs and start itching his eyebrow, which is like furrowed now because he is quite frustrated you forgot his name. Hilaria.
Roll initiative.
My name's Vizeran. How are you? I am quite surprised to see you here in the Rock of Brawl.
Well, Vizeran, I apologize for forgetting your name. There's been a lot going on, stopping a demon lord and all that. We ended up in Brawl, actually, because of that situation. We were attempting to stop her from connecting to Armigus, and then we were shunted here.
Not to be
Yes,
trusted. These demon lords are quite dangerous. Understood. Yes, flinging you halfway across the universe. Very inconvenient, I suppose it was.
Indeed.
Well, in any case, it's a miracle that you've made it here this far. Suppose, if you would like, could provide for expedient travel back with me to my tower, if you would prefer.
That would be most efficacious.
Wonderful. Please, come with me.
Pardon me, but who is this person?
This is a very powerful wizard that I
Did you
worked
forget
with.
their name again?
No. A very powerful wizard. His name is Vizeran, and he helped me through a issue that I had held, which now plagues one of co-workers.
You're amazing at descriptions. We can continue.
Oh my god, I forgot. Coffee got turned into a kobold.
Yeah.
Kobolds are pretty strong if you actually think about it. Well, like the D&D stat block. The race, I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is trustworthy.
So you start walking.
He's a drow. I never met one. What are they like?
He is a elf. You see he's got like pointy ears, he's quite tall, and
Oh,
he's...
so he's kind of like a dark elf. Pretty oversimplified.
That's exactly what he is, yes.
Oh. I have no reason to doubt him either racially. Okay, let's go.
Don't be a racist. Hashtag not all dark elves.
Hey, listen. They're only 3 fit. No, I'm kidding.
At least he wasn't the one that, released all the demon lords into the Underdark.
No!
Okay, what are demon lords and what's an Underdark? Also, why am I here? Who am I?
Oh god, existential crisis. Go.
Oh, sorry. That was the space weed. The speed.
I see.
I'm not sure.
Awkward silence.
I'm looking for a thing that I wrote, but I'm probably just gonna skip it because it wasn't that good.
Oh, that's a shame.
Don't put
Kill
yourself down, Wookie.
It really was bad though. It was quite
We
it was
can't
quite
try-
annoying.
We can't judge you that hard. What is it? Like you can encounter 15 slimes that split into 5 more slimes?
That would be 75 slimes. That's too many
Mm-hmm.
slimes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
So
lot of
many
fun.
slimes. So many slimes. So many slimes. So many slimes.
Oh, and they're like the slimes from Terraria on Master Mode. Absolutely decimate you.
I remember Terraria. People were like, hey, you like Minecraft? Come check out Terraria. And I was like, bro, I'm good on that. I'm just gonna dig this hole in Minecraft. I'm comfortable in my tunnel here. I
But
don't
you can need. go to hell in Terraria if you dig deep enough.
Oh.
Yeah, you can, and then fight a giant wall of flesh.
Amazing me. I'm the wall of flesh. I'm the big boss.
So you guys are walking along, and you are following Vizeran. You can tell you're walking behind him, just following his lead, and you see that he has all sorts of different bags and provisions that he's bought here. You see a couple of his bundles that he has under his arms have uh, it has
Yes.
Xeno Termination Ltd and Gilmore, and very fancy lettering.
What?
Hmm.
Yeah, he just has all sorts of like glowing packages and these weird exotic space supplies.
Hot.
Everything that an archmage needs, and you know, got set up here. You got to come to some wild places to get some exotic reagents sometimes, and that's
Exotic butters.
all the exotic butters. And you see like one is tinted green, and it smells really good. It smells real speedy.
I don't think things that are tinted green should smell good.
Mint?
That's not tinted green. That just is green.
And
Fair.
leading you up through the middle city, he walks out through this long bridge that spans a lake that bisects the asteroid that floats through the Astral Sea. And as you begin to walk over this lake, the reflected colors coming in from the different nebulas that you pass over, it's beautiful. And it all begins to turn pink. Okay.
I have no
Okay.
idea how to react to this information.
Everything around you, the sky above and the lake that is shimmering with all these pinpoints of colors, all begins to turn a rosy pink hue. And I need to. Oh God, I'm standing. Oh God. I'm getting my
Old people,
other.
am I right?
Sorry, I'm so unprepared right now. I'm a hack and a fraud. I am just a joke. Pulling up my thingy here. I could probably just use.
Rose tinted water. Does it? It's Rose from Steven Universe. Are we gonna fight Pink Diamond?
Hey, I like that show. I know I've only seen like 15 minutes of it.
That's gay. I watched all of it except for season 5 because it wasn't on Hulu,
Nice.
unfortunately. And I pirated the movie and the epilogue series, which wasn't that good. The movie was great though.
The swirling colors of the Astral Sea coalesce into a floating ocean of pink cherry blossoms lazily dancing through the infinite expanse above you. Rivers of faded red, vibrant and glowing with their own bioluminescence that swirl in gentle tides of blossoming swirls. A consciousness ancient and wise observes you, impressing the sheer scale of time. In these, the far reaches of space. Out here, 1,000 years is a day to these ancient entities that glide through the void of breezy whims to learn the outermost secrets of existence. Realizing that these pink blossoms are indeed just that, moonlit-sized flowers of wondrous pink hue that are tipped in which curve in slender arcs down to a ruby tubular body of a loftus that dance around through each other, winding on winds an endless waltz through the edges of the universe. Seeing them in all their uncountable number stretches the imagination to ponder what they must have seen in these the far reaches of the unknown, and even and what they've experienced. Invaluable knowledge to be returned to Mount Celestial upon the completion of their unending wanderings. They keep a polite distance as the Rock of Brawl slowly and heavily heaves its way through space before they wisp in spiral trails, a sweet violet wisp among the myriad of colors of the Astral Sea. A brief footnote on your travels, but a powerfully majestic one, the grace, the memory you'll take with you back into the infinite darkness of the abyss and the
Yeah, I got
Underdark.
dark fast.
It's not all bad. I've seen some wondrous things in the Underdark. Somewhat
It was
similar to
It was
this.
so bright, and now it's dark. It looks like my head, the inside of my head. Not mentally, just the inside. There's no light in there.
I would hope not.
My eyes suddenly start glowing. I am Jesus.
Eyes red, laser beams. Are you guys? Vizeran has led you to a clear portion, a piece that overlooks the city of Brawl and extends out before you. You are a little bit into the higher city, the opulent surroundings of these mansions and palatial estates stretching out before you, and yeah, you kind of come to sort of like public park feature, and he begins to sketch a teleportation circle down on the ground when you're approached by a city guard.
Can I help you?
You see that the city guard, a tall, athletic woman, her arms sparkle with twinning snakes of azure and emerald. Oh, yeah, you look like an alpha. How are you?
I'm alright.
Well, look, mate. We're always looking for more boys in the House of Kozar like you. We are. What are you doing? Are you busy?
This is my party member. Stop trying to poach party members.
Hey, look, you're
I-
invited too.
I am busy.
Accept it if she accepts. Never mind, I lied.
Vizeran looks up from what he's doing. This will take me a moment. I suppose you have a bit of time.
Time is... I forgot the word that Albert Einstein said. Relative.
Time is relative.
What
I
could
don't-
be a little bit for you could be 50 years for us.
Hmm.
If your little bit is 50 years.
Look, mate,
Let's
that's
hope not.
it's about highbrow for me, alright? I'm not sure I follow you. Are you busy or not?
Yes, I am busy.
Oh, fine. I didn't want to introduce you to the ruler of Brawl anyway, alright? You all just go ahead and go fuck yourselves. How about that?
I
Maybe will.
immediately punched him in the face.
She huffs off in a storm. She heads up
Oh,
to
she's
the
a
high
woman.
city.
I lied. I don't punch her in the face because women scare me.
That's right, take your big sparkly arms out of here.
Does she have menopause?
Maybe
She
I
looks a bit
will.
old and cranky.
How dare you? A goodbye forever. Yeah, and she's just going to start marching up to a crystal dome that kind of overlooks the rest of the city as Vizeran finishes off the last eldritch markings and the curves in this elfish kind of spidery script, and it begins to glow. He steps back with satisfaction. Well, it seems that we're all prepared here. If you're all ready to abandon this shithole, I think we should make our way.
If most people are like that woman over there that I think is named Karen, then yeah.
No, I think you made the right
That
call.
is the off.
They're Karen.
There are.
Indeed, Ilaria, let us be on our way. That stupid whore doesn't know the better of it.
Where is that me?
No.
Now, unlike
Okay.
you, sir, I am not afraid of women, and I can tell that that dumb bitch, she was nothing but trouble.
I feel like I could take her on, but I also feel like she could kill me.
Yes.
No, she was
Let's
simply
not dwell on that.
I feel like she could. I feel like she bites. I don't like it. It's like being afraid of a spider. You know they're harmless, but you're still scared of them.
reasonable fear.
I say the most insensitive thing. Unaware.
I think you dodged a bit of trouble. She's simply a lackey for Prince Andrew Taint here. We'll leave them to their own devices. And with a
I
wave of
wonder
his...
who that could be.
This is a really stupid thing I wrote. So with a wave of his hand, you see the edges of this teleportation circle begin to ignite with crimson dark hues before concentric circles begin to light up, eventually opening a portal into the Underdark, through which he steps through. Please follow me.
No, I don't want to assume anything, but normally this looks shady.
I'm gonna shove him through.
Yeah. Whoa!
And I get shoved through. This is why I'm scared of women.
And then I'll follow after.
You guys bamp through the endless distances that you've traveled too many times recently, and immediately, Ilaria, you feel another presence enter your mind. It's like a blanket heavy over you, familiar. And you guys find yourself stepping through the portal into a flat plane on top of a conical building. You see it eaten by the darkness as it stretches out below you. Vizeran has already started to make his way over to a small opening that descends down into the conical structure. And the rest of it, it's completely unlit in this chamber, but you can just feel and hear the magnitude of this space. This is a very large building and a very dark opening.
Vizeran?
Yes.
Vizeran, I don't have dark vision anymore.
Ah, of course. A small
I
little...
can, I can help you. I'll be your seeing eye. Wait, what's your name again?
I'm Ilaria.
Oh. That's a shame. Let's continue.
What?
Oh, sorry. It's a shame you can't see.
They
Yeah.
flick of his wrist, Vizeran makes a drift globe, and you can just make out about 10, 15 feet around you before the darkness presses in, and you guys are able to scoot on over behind him. The drow, obviously used to this low light environment, guides you into the Tower of Vengeance.
Shit,
Lovely name.
That sounds like there will be no combat there at all. Well, I was choking on squirt. The soda.
Speed, squirt, what are we doing here?
Stop. It's actually called squirt.
Yeah. It's a grapefruit soda. It's pretty good.
I like squirt. I'm more of a cactus cooler man myself, but squirt's pretty good.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Oh man, I'm old.
I don't want to start an argument.
Oh, I'm so old. So you guys continuing behind Vizeran DeVir. You come through this top level, passing by these ancient elvish scripts and descend down into the private sanctum of Vizeran. It's quite comfortable. You see his living quarters in the very top of the spire, and it is apportioned as an Archmage would. Huge libraries, books that line the walls, very stacked and crowded tables with different kinds of papers and scrolls that spill out onto the floor. He seems to be a little bit of a not a hoarder, but it is quite cluttered in here. As you guys make your way through to these different armchairs and have a seat, invisible
What?
servants bring you cups of tea, smoked meat, and dried mushrooms.
Why does this remind me about some girl who had long magic healing hair?
I don't know.
That's later. You're not supposed to know about her.
What?
Oh. Huh?
Forget about it. So.
Forget about it.
Hey, Glabagool's back. What are you doing? Forget about it.
Gabago!
Hey, Mario. Oh, that hurt.
You'll believe we are just out in the Astral Sea and now we're back. Hey.
Back.
What is this guttural dialect you are speaking?
You see a gelatinous cube. Actually, you see two gelatinous cubes. One gelatinous cube is talking to you right now. He's got like a little fedora on, and next to him is a second gelatinous cube with a pink bow tie.
Wait a minute.
Ah.
This doesn't look quite right.
Is this your new girl? What Gabago?
Oh, yes. Nice to meet ya, Glabagal. Always here and happy to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Can't tell if this was just straight up made up
No,
or if this has been a thing.
this is a thing.
Oh my god.
See Gabago and his Glaba wife.
Gosh, man, it's a bit ridiculous that they've been staying with the party.
You
this
need
entire...
to get out of here, sir.
Excuse me.
How did he get in here?
I am a valued member of this party, and I will not be treated as such.
Since when were you even here?
I've been here this whole
always
time.
finds a way to worm his way in.
You mean like, I was about to say squirt his way in, and I meant squirm, and I quickly cut myself off there.
Look, there's a whole bunch of adjectives and verbs that I don't approve of that are going around. Worm, squirt. All right, let's try and keep it polite as a working professional, shall we? Look, if you
What's
all...
professional about any of this?
If you are quite done with your hysterics, I think it's important that we get down to business.
Yes.
Okay,
We
Snape.
do still have a couple of demon lords to deal with.
Quite.
Say what now?
And the situation might be more dire than you first anticipated. I've been observing your party's progress through the Underdark, and I know that you've already encountered the Demogorgon, correct?
Yes.
From Stranger Things.
Two-headed monkey with tentacle arms.
Ooh.
Be hard to forget.
Yes, and he gives you, Ilaria, a very stern look. Yes, I can see the influence strong. Feyres has penetrated the entire Underdark, and the madness is spreading. Even
Penetrated, huh?
myself, yes, can feel it twisting my own thoughts. However, all is not lost. We still have a moment to expel the demon lords from the Underdark.
You know, if your thoughts are being warped by these said demon lords, I don't know how safe I feel.
We've already destroyed one. Sent her screaming back to the abyss.
A good start.
Good. Women's scary, especially demons women. It's like Black Widow rather than normal Widow.
I think you would have been fine. This one was a
normal's
mushroom.
I'm allergic.
I'm so sorry. Scheme, what's your character's name again? I'm sorry I had to ask twice.
His name is... I forgot too. I gotta grab my sheet.
Hey,
His name is Zelzaz.
Zelzaz. Zelzaz, I
Yeah,
need you.
Yeah,
Zelzaz.
here we go.
I need you. I need you. I need you so bad, babe. I need you to roll a d20.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, by the way, the first letter of his name, it's not a Z, it's an X.
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
edgy.
That's so cool.
13.
13? As Vizeran is explaining the situation, you feel yourself start to disassociate. You feel your perspective zoom out as if you're almost astral projecting. You move from first person into third person for just a moment as you.
Wait a minute. I'm projecting from a projection?
I know it's getting meta.
No, I'm kidding.
So you feel
I have like an out of body experience.
the wisps, this mist, infiltrate. It goes inside of your nose and mouth, into your brain, and you feel the madness of the Underdark permeate through your mind. It's heavy. You hear the whispers of the Demogorgon, the great demon lord of madness, prince of daemons, inside your mind as you lose your sanity. So you're going to go ahead and take a point of madness.
What?
Yeah.
This space weed, I'm tripping out, bro. Oh.
Avaria, you feel the same wave of madness, but it's familiar to you. It's almost comforting. I believe you have 2 levels of madness?
That's
I believe so.
odd.
I don't remember if I alleviated one or not, but I do know I have at least one. Maybe 2.
May have a
I should quit the space weed. The speed.
Speed'll make you crazy. Okay, I gotta look that up. I apologize for being a hack DM, but yeah, you guys are feeling a little shaky as you come back into the conversation. You know, Vizeran, his sweet, sultry tones, or you're kind of dropping in and out of the conversation and focusing, like blinking rapidly. You come back into it. Only one of my kind who could ever match me in the arts is Grump Benry. I think we knew from the moment we were met that we were destined to be rivals. But where I sought only to master the art, Grump was also an astute political manipulator. No more
Pokemon.
Pokemon. No more devout than I in the service of the Spider Queen. He arranged for my disgrace in exile, which is why you find me here. He waves his arm around the surroundings. Deprived of my considerable talents and skills, my house fell to our rival's house Du-Erden. Grump became Archmage of Menzoberranzan under the auspices of his own house, the first house of the ruling council. Grump and I only ever had 2 things in common: our passion for the art and our hatred of the manner in which our fellow mages suffered at the hands of the matron mother and the mistresses of the drow. Grump has always hungered for power, and not even becoming Archmage of Menzoberranzan was enough to satisfy him. From this tower of exile, I kept watch on Grump's activities. This was no easy task, given his suspicious and circumspect nature. Nonetheless, my observations revealed that he was crafting a unique ritual, one that somehow drew on the energy of the Pharisers to channel incalculable arcane power. When Grump performed this ritual, the walls between the planes were shuddered. Then, as you now have realized, the demon lords were wrenched from their lairs of the abyss and cast about in the Underdark. What we have all witnessed in Graven Hollow confirms this.
So is he dead yet?
Who? Huh?
Forgot his name. Kronk.
Grump Benry, no. He survived the ritual, which is amazing in itself. He, in his silly, headlong nature, summoned the Demogorgon himself, the demon of madness, into the center of Menzoberranzan, the city of spiders. And he immediately regretted that, as the demon wreaked havoc and carved a canyon of destruction through the entire city.
I don't feel comfy right now.
Oh, should you? The sheer power of a demon lord is nothing to reckon with, as sure Alaria can attest.
I'm sure I can take one down if it was blindfolded and tied to a chair.
Hmm.
I wouldn't want
Even
to.
then,
Very dangerous
Perhaps.
proposition. Alaria, you are familiar with Zagatmoy. How was her banishment to the abyss?
it was tough fought, but we managed.
And Juiblex, he arrived on the scene as well.
I know not what happened to him.
Their bitter rivalry continues through the infinite rails. It seems that even here, they would not be able to work together, vying for territory.
This is most unfortunate.
I care not for the politics, I just want them dead so I can go home.
Well, all would benefit from having them cast back to their own planes. You should.
Here.
You should
I
understand,
am no
Alaria.
fiancé.
This does not end in the Underdark. Even if you were to escape back home and leave us to our fate, it would only be a matter of time before they expanded their foothold from the Underdark and made their way to the surface.
I'm aware. That's why I haven't left.
And as you continue to talk to Vizeran, getting on the same page and confirming what's already happened, you once again feel the madness begin to press in on you. You as well?
No,
Oh, yes.
I'm built different.
No. Zaz. You feel the madness too. However, Alaria, you, because of your experience and your increased time feeling under this pressure and your glimpses through the fabric of reality, you kind of are on the lookout. You're trying to see any more disturbances, and for a moment, it catches your eye. You see these gossamer threads that reach everywhere, shimmering. From a turning glance, they weave through the air, the ground, some even through yourself. You realize that these crystallizations, these undeniable connections of all things at all times, the strands of this beautiful web of silken lines that shine, casting waves of iridescence into the void, before coalescing into a lumpy knot. The knot twinkles. Rainbow reverberations hum through the fabric of the creation. An ancient alien heart of colors. You see it for the briefest of moments, a heartbeat, feeling the pulse, the flow of magic before whoosh, it's gone.
What the fuck was that?
If you'd like, you may roll a arcane check, figure out what you just saw.
Sure.
I have no words. I don't know what to react with this.
I'm sorry, Larry, what'd you roll?
6.
A 6?
Mhm.
Okay, well, some stuff, maybe not your cup of tea. You're vaguely aware that you've heard rumors of these things. They're called ley lines. They're kind of like through the channels in which magical energy is directed around some unseen dimension. Yeah, there's some wild wackadoo theories about maybe there's different veins, and maybe there's like a nexus from which they branch out. But who am I?
Huh?
Where there?
Right.
That's a lot of information for a 6.
No, there's a lot more here, but I can't really say it.
Aw. If
Let's.
you roll a 6, you get game theory.
Oh yeah, no. Then there's like more wild theories, even about that. But yeah, who knows what those are?
Who
You
knows?
crit
Who
fail, you think it's
knows?
perfectly fine.
It's not a crit fail. It's not a particularly good roll. Getting back into where did I just put my? Oh god, I'm so sleepy. Where's the? I just put it.
EP.
I just put it down. Oh, but no. Oh.
I had a cold chill. Sorry, I had a cold chill. We don't have to fight a demon lord now, do we?
And I have
That
a
would be a-
plan.
No.
And if I had the ability to place the Kindle down without losing it immediately, I would tell you what it was. Oh dear. I'm so confused what just happened. Where
Just
did the
don't-
Kindle go?
Just don't let it go at what? And did it just suddenly grow legs?
It just took off. What the fuck?
That quickly just the character shift.
Abandoned ship.
The dramatic shift from character to out of character is so funny.
This is fucking ridiculous. Where'd this fucking thing go? Oh, here it is. I got it. All right.
Why is the cube here still?
Cube
He's
never
our friend.
leaves.
Oh,
I'm like the
so,
weave.
how long?
Hmm?
How long has he been standing there?
Probably the whole time.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like the bye bye man. Don't say it. Don't think it.
Blood
Oh,
was fine.
You just don't say it and don't think it, then he just won't appear.
look, I'm like a
No.
garbage disposal. You got anything you want to get rid of? You just toss it in here. No evidence. We keep everything on the DL. No footprints. Hey.
Yes.
Why is there this skeleton of a child in there? No reason.
I found that.
It was unclear.
In any case, North has been plotting to bring the Demon Lords to the Underdark through her manipulation of Gromf. Seems quite successfully. The Spider Queen is using the Drow as pawns in a scheme to dispose of her demonic rivals and seize power in the Abyss. The Demon Lords...
Yeah. Is that Loth?
Loth, the Spider Queen of Demons, yes.
Except her plan didn't go fully very well since she is also here.
Oh no, Loth successfully remained back in the Abyss to conquer the displaced territories of her rivals. She is one of the few Demon Lords that was not ripped out of the Abyss into the Underdark by Grom's foolish ritual.
I see. Well,
Mada.
she has to contend with Zagut Boy now.
We are plotting a murder.
Yes, her plans do seem to be set back by your achievement of sending back the Demon Queen of Rot. However, it does nothing to improve our own situation, as the Demon Lord's warping of fabric of reality here has permeated the entire Underdark with the Pharisrus. And it's so much so that the subterranean realm here has become a conduit through which the insanity of the Demon Lord spread.
We should probably take them down.
Yes.
That is the idea.
I believe you're correct, and I think I have a means of doing so. We might...
Oh yeah, you said this earlier, but you lost your Kindle. Did you find it yet?
I did, thank you.
Fourth wall break.
He dusts off like one of these giant tomes, and underneath it is a shitty made in China iPad Kindle.
This is the tome has an Amazon logo on it.
It does, and as he like
Beth
swipes to
Bezos.
he like goes to swipe to unlock it, and because he's not paying to remove the ads, you see some like fucking Castle Crashers ad before he gets back in there. Gromf vanished following the ritual. Vizeran has not been able to detract. Oh wait, I have not been able to detect any trace of my rival using any resources that I have.
Zelzas think. Why he talking to a person?
I did that on accident. I apologize. Look, if you're going back to Menzoberranzan, the city of spiders, capital of the Drow, you should be well aware that Gromp is most likely there protecting himself from scrying or other divination magic. And I will need you to go there as part of my plan of banishing the demons back to the
So
abyss.
we can't kill him.
Oh, please, no, do me a favor and kill that bitch. I just need you to grab his notes before...
Oh, okay, we just need his okay, I thought we needed his actual person. It would be much easier if he could just die rather than come quietly.
100% agree. Go ahead and kill that asshole. Death is always preferable for dicks like that. No, I simply need his notes on the ritual if we are to reverse.
We'll have to be careful.
Who needs
Considering
careful when you can just go pow pow?
if we kill him, the entirety of the city will come down on us.
Nuh-uh. Oh yeah, when I said I'm scared of women, I made the comparison to spiders. That also means I'm scared of spiders.
Zelzaz, you immediately, you're gonna fear. You're gonna fear. You're just gonna be afraid.
Yeah.
You hear some stilettos in the dark, but other than that, you're pretty sure it's a woman, and someone back there. But
It's a woman arachne person. Worse. The worst of the worst.
Little did you know, beneath this armor, I was a spider.
Dun dun dun! A spider with 8 stilettos creeping around in the dark. No, hey. So, Vizeran turns to you, Zelzaz. You're quite right. It will be on high alert after you cut Gromp's head off, which is what I would prefer. However, if you could do it in secrecy, that would decrease the amount of scrutiny.
Yeah, I was gonna say, couldn't we just kidnap him?
However you want to handle it, me and Gromp are not on the best of terms any longer, as he did arrange my exile.
Well,
so it's
I
even
have
worse.
a friend I might be able to talk to.
I have no friends, but I have my fists that could do the talking. And by talking, I mean the punching, the way of harm.
My favorite interrogation technique, indeed. And who is this friend you speak of, Alaria?
Is one I freed a while ago in the town of Blip-de-Bloop? Is that right?
Bloop-a-da-blah bloop. Yeah, the fish people.
Yeah, the dragon.
Oh, the Lokatha?
Or was that in the other place?
Wait, the Lokatha are fish people, right?
Bloopladine was the city of the God, I don't remember the fish folk.
Pretty sure it's Lokatha.
No, there are Lakatha, but these are different. Like Kuatoa?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, the Kautoa. I never say it right though. The Kuotoa.
Cowabomber.
Cowabomber, man. Oh.
Yeah, there was one of the cities down here we visited. We freed a red dragon from a long time slavery.
I love dragons. They look like me, but
Perhaps
with
you
wings.
can do me a favor.
Oh yeah, there is that. The dragon and Gracklestug too. Yeah.
Yes, that one.
Yeah. Ironically enough, I speak Draconic.
Perfect. In any case, you'll have to be on high alert even with your allies, as the city of Menzoberranzan is on high alert after the Demogorgon arrived in the Claw Rift and rampaged through the city before escaping into the wider Underdark.
So what if the dragon went insane?
That could be
So-
bad.
So what if the dragon went insane and we had to go pow pow?
And I assume that would be a sticky situation.
Ah,
Indeed. He
sticky,
was
alright.
a large red dragon.
That would be like if you took
Fire.
a bath and squirt. It'd be a sticky situation.
Squirt, like the best soda. This podcast is sponsored by Squirt. What? Not, that's not.
In any case, let me get to the fact of the situation. I have no idea if Gromp Henry's ritual can be reversed. However, I believe that there are different means of sending the Demon Lords back to the Abyss. The demons are creatures ruled by madness and hatred, and yes, Zelzaz, I believe we will have to just kill them.
That sounds much easier than just banishing them. Actually, no, it doesn't.
Now,
It
usually,
just sounds. I don't know.
Just a spell that would, with a flick of your fingers, banish them would actually be the easier method. Having to actually, fuck them up until they die, that might be a little more painful. However...
Don't say that around any bars.
Yeah.
They might take that the other way.
Yo, wizard, do you know the banishment spell?
Come on, bro.
Hey-
Just banish
yo,
this real
Snape.
fast.
Hey, yo, Professor Snape.
Oh, yes. Oh, my.
Oh, my.
I know you had to be
Harry
within a certain
Potter.
range, but if you could, make us a scroll.
Yes, a scroll of banishment so we cannot fight them.
For these particular demons, I'm afraid that the greatest and most powerful of them might not be susceptible to banishment. They war ceaselessly upon each other in the Abyss, and I've already begun to do so here, as you've seen between Zagadmoy and Jubilex. We can play them against each other, and then deal with the weakened victors.
Like the Wither against the Ender Dragon.
Precisely. I believe...
I don't know what that means, but sure.
Neither do I. I'm just placating him. I believe I have the ability to devise and cast a ritual similar to Gromp's, but nowhere near as dangerous or as foolish. That will draw the most powerful demon lords together to the site of the original summoning. Once they are brought together, they will destroy each other. But though the demon lords might destroy each other's physical manifestations here in our world, their essence cannot be extinguished. They will thus be cast back into the abyss as effectively as if we had been banished them. The ritual...
Wait, so killing them won't kill them.
No,
Correct. We would have to go to their realm.
That's overpowered. They need to be nerfed. Nerf this. Wop, 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 wop.
Alaria's quite right. The physical manifestations of madness wrought. They are too powerful to us to extinguish completely. However, we can expel them from our home and send them back into the infinite layers. And to do so, we will need to complete the ritual in which I have devised, from which certain components will need to be gathered. Quest mark added to your inventory.
Alright.
The ritual and these certain components will produce a talisman that will draw the demons, then the right to empower and activate it, then blood to battle, such as this world has never seen. Any survivors among the demon lords will be sorely weakened and should be far easier to destroy. All I need are the necessary ingredients, Vizeran says. And
Which are?
well,
Can you write them down?
absolutely. And a piece of paper floats across the room as a feather starts writing down. In
This
very...
reminds me of the Wizard of Scribes. wizard. And it's really cool.
Oh, that would be sick.
Vizeran.
Yeah, and you guys get a little bit of a list, and he hands it over to you in duplicate. And ideally, I would like to get a look at Grump's Grimoires, and notes from
Harry
his
Potter style.
where the Drow Archmage watches you. A thin smile curls from his lips as you hear those stilettos in the darkness start to come through and emerge into the thin radius of light that emits from the drift globes. You see
I see.
juggling way too many notebooks. Oh, brother.
Oh, that's fair enough, actually.
Emerging from the shadows, this purplish-hued light, in long, confident strides, waltzes a beautiful woman. Zelzaz, no? No reaction of horror? Fear and terror?
It's this ain't this can't be real. That's women can't be beautiful. They're scary. This is too good to be true. And I will turn away and start biting the ever living shit out of my nails.
Read. Long blonde hair spilling from under a pointed witch's hat frames unwickedly intelligent eyes. Placing a familiar hand on the shoulder of Vizeran from behind the Archmage, she regards you all with a Cheshire cat grin. Her eyes linger on Rictavio. Annoyed, the ancient Archmage shrugs off the witch's hands.
Ew. Get a room.
I see you've noticed our guests, Tasha. Meet our stalwart allies in expelling the demon incursion.
Oh, that's Tasha. Yeah, she's scary. All women are.
Oh shit, it's Tasha! Fuck.
I'm just gonna stay in this corner over here, and if there's no corners, I'll stay in the corner of a circle.
It is a round chamber.
That's a shame. There's now a corner.
I make corner? I cast spell make corner?
I pretend to read a book, even though I likely do not understand a single thing that's in the book. I'm very much listening, though, to the conversation.
Time it is.
I'm sorry, Laurie?
I'm just greeting Tasha.
And as you make your acquaintances, bump fists, shake hands, bump hips, we're gonna take a 5-minute break.
All right.
I need some pain medication. I got a bad headache.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah, 5-minute break. Go take some ibuprofen. Be right back.
I have it right here.
Nice, prepared as fuck.
Player me is freaking out. Character has no idea who this is.
Oh, same.
Oh.
Player me is also freaking out, and character me. Wait, what?
Oh,
I mean,
Oh.
character me is freaking out because woman, and player me knows slightly a bit about who she is.
oh my God, what's she doing here? Yep, 5-minute break. We're gonna come right back and be like, what, bitch, what you doing?
I finally got the damn thing open. Mm. Ugh. I ran out of squirt. I need to get another one. I'll be right back. How do I mute? Oh.
Sleep,
You're back.
sleep. Yeah. Made another cup of coffee because, like, if you just commit to damaging your brain and realize, like, fuck it. World's pretty much over. We're living on a corpse of Gaia. There's no point in trying to save for retirement. 401ks are bullshit scams of the stock market just trying to placate you into passivity. So you're too old to resist the government. And they got cops and you'll be dead because they'll kill you. So why not just live in the moment? Don't bother retiring or saving or trying to live to your golden years because, do cocaine, die young. Fuck it, bro. You guys want to hear my totally rational thoughts on the OGL?
Sure.
You mean like how the one before Wizards decided to surrender to the community,
Goddamn straight,
or the new
little
one?
capitulating bitch-ass motherfuckers. Hey, Hasbro, how about you suck our dicks? Huh? How you
Dude,
like that,
literally,
Hasbro?
some person who worked at Wizards or Hasbro literally like confirmed that they treat like the customers as straight up just like objects.
Oh, what?
Hmm.
Capital is gonna do a capitalism? Whoa? Whoa? Yeah, no, fuck them. Fuck their fucking faces. I mean, I got mixed feelings because, like, the original OGL 1.1, 1.0 was like, it wasn't the greatest legal document, so you could see, like, a need to rewrite it. But yeah, it's just like a soulless cash grab by their corporate overlords of Hasbro. It's just like, well, okay, how about you fucking pieces of shit destroy your community, go bankrupt, have to sell Dungeons and Dragons as an IP because no one's going to buy your books now, and we're all just going to try and steal them whenever we can, which is kind of what I was doing in the first place. But I did buy books. I bought Descent out of Avernus and Out of the Abyss, you fuckheads, and I'll never buy fucking shit from you assholes again. Fuck your corporate paymasters and you fuck faces. Fuck.
Yeah. Except they're still making a shit ton of money from people who play Magic.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering's a real cash cow, and I mean, I really liked Magic. I played Magic a long time, but I mean, one of the main reasons that I quit playing Magic was, it was expensive to play Standard, and I still have a Commander deck that I got Garbage Green and Angel Cat's deck that I like, but
Yeah. I play Magic. I play Commander.
yeah, Commander's a good
I've
format.
I have found a application online to play it free with all the cards.
Yeah, yeah, nice.
And never, I don't play card games that much.
Oh, yeah, it's like a really good it's like a good hobby to like show up on Saturdays or whatever with your buds and like go through a tournament. It's fun.
Hmm.
Highly recommend it if you have the opportunity. Scheme maybe in college or just got like a local game shop over the next decade or two.
I just plan on getting job experience and just start working once I'm done with high school rather than going to college.
That's a very wise thing a lot of you guys in Generation Z are doing. I went to college and I used my degree a total of one time, and I was making less money than I did when I was 16. But then again, that was before the economic schmippity schmap. But let's go ahead and get back into the thing.
Yeah.
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 Shaking hands with you, Alaria. An absolute pleasure. Inspires confidence knowing such capable and attractive warriors in arms at our sides. And look, such powerful allies you've assembled. She suddenly walks directly to Rictavio, presses into him, and deeply kisses. As they reluctantly pull apart, you see in Rictavio's face, for just a flash, fangs and a serpent tongue emerging out of Tasha's mouth. A hunger, not entirely human, passes over his expression.
So you know him.
Oh, yes, me and Graz'zt go way back.
Mm.
Too bad, because he's gonna die.
Oh, well, I don't see why that's
I'm just-
particularly necessary. He's quite good, and if you know how to treat him. That's right.
He seems like he's quite good at summoning demons, and I seem quite good at killing people like that.
Probably
Please
because
don't
he
hurt
is
me.
I'm sorry, Lara, what was that?
I said probably because he is a demon.
Oh yeah.
Very astute, darling. Yes, this is one of his particularly favorite guys. Graz'zt, I believe you can drop the act. That's not entirely necessary. I've grown quite accustomed to this particular persona. I think I'll maintain it for now. Thank you, darling.
I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah,
You'd
I'd
be
rather
more
you...
bearable
No,
in your normal form.
please, you're being too critical. I'd just appreciate it if you tolerated me a bit longer.
I'm just gonna lift the visor and stare at him hard.
Honestly, you're being hypercritical right now. It's entirely unnecessary. Look,
Do I
see?
need-
I'll pull my jacket down like this, and I'll twirl my cane. Isn't this fun?
I'm just gonna like do the thing with the sword where you like pop it out of the sheath just a little, and I'm gonna do it to Dawnbringer, the one that glows and does more damage to fiends.
Look, what do you want me to do? Song and dance? And he's gonna start tap dancing. Look, see? It's fine. Apologize. I'm trying to de-escalate. And as tensions kind of like boil over here and things are getting to like a spicy point, Vizeran is slowly drifting. Like, he doesn't get up. His chair just barely levitates up off the ground and slowly starts backing away towards the edge of the room. Look, all right, and check this out. And he snaps his fingers, and a spotlight descends down from the ceiling as a backup dancers kind of emerge from out of nowhere behind him, just like shadows that start. They all of a sudden like grow fedoras, and he begins to do like a full on number, and start singing a little bit. Singing in the rain, I'm singing in the rain. Oh, what a wonderful feeling! I'm high.
Your singing is beautiful. It would be even more beautiful if you saved your voice for me to never hear it again.
Well, see how that might be a contradictions in terms. If you
I'm
never hear,
kidding. Your singing's okay.
damn straight, it's the voices of angels. And as he kind of like does a spin, and he goes like into a slide on his knees, and he is pausing for a moment, kind of waiting for you guys to clap. Seriously?
Gonna like Goblin Slayer stare at him.
Yeah.
Clap.
Nothing,
Clap.
really?
Clap, clap.
Oh, sure. You're going to give me the slow clap, are you?
No, I'm clapping with my teeth because it's not worth bringing up my hands because I'm holding a book that I can't read.
This is a waste of time. Vizeran, do we need anything else?
No, I believe you have all the supplies that are listed. The most urgent, probably the most pertinent.
Now that I thought it was Vizeran that was singing.
Oh, no.
It's the Graz'zt, or in his guise of Rictavio.
Frankly, I only sing on karaoke Mondays. No, Ilaria, you have everything you need on the list there. I believe the most pressing components, which are not too far from here, will probably be located in the worm writhings.
Alright.
And as you prepare yourself to go, you grab another handful of spicy liquor and dried meat. Rictavio,
I prefer water.
Yeah. Is some there's sparkly water there for you.
Ew, TV static. I'll take the tequila or liquor or whatever it's called.
Yeah, there's spicy liquor there for you. Yeah, Rictavio
Mm,
still on his knees, kind of like posing. You can tell he's playing it up for Tasha. She is like giggling. She's trying to hold it back. She's giggling into a fist. And as you
I
guys,
think Tasha's one spell away from casting mute or silence or whatever it's called.
no, you can tell like this is like kind of like a bit these guys do. This might be even like an inside joke. And as you're like going over the maps, Vizeran is kind of going over the finer details of where to collect the different components. She's like, yes, you'll need 6 feathers from 6 different angels. You might be able to find that here. Central Beholder Eye. And route the anti-magic properties through the spell. And yes, we'll also need a purple worm egg. Something physically strong to hold the power of the ritual as a container. You see a flicker of movement, a blur of yellow dash across the room, and you see erupting from Rictavio's chest a long, slender cane blade pierce through the back of his chest forward through his heart and out the front of his chest cavity. And he looks down. Oh my. Oh, this is embarrassing.
I cast healing? Or not cast.
You
Whatever
punch him,
it's
but you
called.
try and heal him.
Oh, I can't. Literally, yeah, that's literally it. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah, you punch
Oh,
him.
but
You
he
try
looks hurt.
and put radiant energy into him, and you clearly cause more damage. Go ahead and roll a d4.
It's not radiant. It's just key.
Oh damn! All right, well that probably will actually heal him then.
I have 12 key points, so I should be fine. Yeah. I have hands of harm and hands of healing, and I can use my key point to martial arts die plus wisdom modifier.
Go ahead and roll up a healing punch.
Who's holding the cane blade?
Who indeed? So, Zelzaz, you go up, you punch him, and you, for a moment, you see doubles. You see Rictavio, and then you see another Rictavio directly behind Rictavio, a slightly more grizzled, badass Rictavio. Snazzier, more well-dressed, slightly ruffled, but most demon slayed. He leans into Rictavio and says, "Well, I figured you'd take a bit more to go down, you heartless demon shit." And he presses down and out, carving an L into the opening of the cavity inside Rictavio's chest, and shoves a glowing vial that shatters and encompassing the twins in a ray of pure radiant light. What was that?
He heals 7 HP.
7 HP. You immediately smell sulfur, and I'm gonna ask for initiative.
No.
Oh yeah.
What's a Rictavio?
Rictavio van Richten, vampire hunter extraordinaire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
If you play through the Curse of Strahd module, you'll see a magnificent vampire hunter by the name of Rictavio. He is 18. He is also a main character point inside Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, where he did. It's a very fun book, an expansion on Ravenloft. It goes into a lot of the different lore of the domains of Dread, as well as some more about the history of Barovia and.
Wookiee made him Welsh, and our entire Curse of Strahd group hated him.
He's Welsh.
he,
No, not my fault. And doing Welsh accent while being Christus as hell.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah, I rolled 18 on initiative.
I got a 14.
And we'll get a better roll next time.
Says Alaria, and I should actually have my dice ready, but I'm hacking a fraud.
Pretty sure I could have healed more
Ooh.
than what I did. But I just looked at my third. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I could have done a flurry of blows on him. Literally, I could have done a
Yeah.
flurry of blows on him and did healing.
You don't need to heal the demon lord.
No.
But he got hurt.
No, you don't.
But he's a demon.
But he got hurt. It's my job to heal people regardless of their face.
But he's a demon. Yeah, so
Have you not heard the entirety of our conversation?
Position, not a religious.
Soup. Gratz seems like he really doesn't enjoy this ray of sunbeams coming down from the heavens above, and he seems to be blinded. And yeah, you see like thin wafts of smoke begin to sizzle off of his skin, as he seems especially vulnerable to damage right now. However, he's going to take the blade. He's going to wrap a hand around the cane sword and slowly pull it through, coming closer and closer and turning around towards Rictavio. You feel the sheer strength of this act actually vibrates the air around you as he tries to grab hold of Rictavio. And he's going to snap the cane sword out of his chest. He's just going to chunk it out of the side of his rib cage, taking a good couple feet of his own chest cavity out with it. As he grabs the cane sword, it's going to materialize into a long, wavy, jagged blade. Okay, that actually kind of hurt him, but okay. There goes all the healing you did.
Damn. Did it literally do 7 exact damage?
No, it just pulling that sword out of him did 8 damage.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Well, then he's going to go ahead and take that, and he's going to give Rictavio a chop with the Wave of Sorrow. And he rolled like ass. So I'm going to miss. That's going to hit. Wow, this hurts. I don't even have enough D4. Wow. So that's 12, 14. And then acid damage of 4d6. 8, 12, and then 3. That's 15. Plus 14. Yeah. So Gratz takes this blade out of him, turns it back on Rictavio, and then cuts back into Rictavio's chest where Rictavio stabbed him through. And you see the long wavy sword, the Wave of Sorrow, pierce through Rictavio and out the back of him as he gets hit for a big hit.
Did we just go into combat without having to do combat? What is this? Undertale Passage route?
Yeah. I'd be happy to explain it to you in a moment, sir. Just stay put. Let me deal with this man here. And Zeldas, it's going to be your move.
Which one said that?
So Rictavio has dropped his guys of... Gratz Rictavio has dropped his Rictavio guys. It's Gratz and it's Rictavio.
Right.
Hey, who's Gratz?
Gratz,
Demon Lord.
you see yet another demon lord, a sexy purple man.
The man behind the slaughter. I guess I'm just gonna straight up whack the ever living shit out of him and proceed to do it for the next 5 punches.
Yeah, whack him off.
Oh, that too, but not now.
You see him, and every glance of his burning eyes promises a mixture of pleasure and pain. Oh my.
Especially, it's even funnier because I'm a Wind Mercy monk, so don't know if I mean that literally or literally, but in the fun. What do I
Lateral
roll to? Yeah. What do I roll to hit with unarmed strike? I forgot.
D20.
Just D20 plus your modifiers. Should be
Oh.
Dex and proficiency.
Dex and proficiency, so that's 3. Okay, that's a +7. Miss it. Where's my plus 1? That's 20 to hit. That's 20 to hit. Not natural, just 13 plus
20 just hits.
Oh, wow. All right, so now I'm gonna roll damage, which my unarmed strike is actually a D6 because my race. So it's not actually me punching it. I'm actually biting the ever living shit out of him. And I'm frothing at the mouth while I'm doing it. 1d6. Does that include? Is that the same? Do I just 1d6 plus? And I'm gonna also do it again. Yeah. Do I I never played a monk before, so like, does the unarmed strike damage? Is it just Dex, or is it
Yeah.
Dex and proficiency?
It's just Dex.
It's just Dex because that's +3.
I mean, you can also use Strength if that's higher, but
It's not.
yeah, I didn't think so.
That's a whopping 8 damage, but I'm also gonna roll the hit again as a bonus action.
Woo!
And then I'm gonna
Bonus.
use my extra attack to attack again.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna use my extra attack, and then I'm gonna do the key thing.
Flurry of
How
blows.
do I? Yeah. That's the thing right now. I started attacking flurry of blows. I normally would have had this rolled up by now.
No problem. I'm actually looking up something myself, so do me a solid and give me the total damage when you geared it.
Okay, so that's I don't think a 13 hits.
13 does not hit.
Oh, it should hit. Does I said so?
Nope.
Damn.
Nope.
Yeah.
Blows. I'm gonna do a flurry of harm, which is basically I replace my normal flurry of blows with just healing harm, just harm. And just when you make an honor.
Harming. Harming.
Alright, so that means I'm gonna roll the hit again. So that's another 2 hits. Slash roll d20 plus 5. Or plus 7 actually. 7. Boop. I don't think an 18 hits, does it?
No.
God damn. Slash D, and then here's the second one. Plus 7. A 25. Okay, so 2 hit.
2 hits. Roll 'em up.
Okay, so the first hit that I succeeded did 8 damage, and this one is gonna do slash roll 1d6 plus 3, and I'm gonna use the harm effect and add the extra d4 damage. Or what is it?
I don't know how harm works.
Wait, it's d8. I forgot. I leveled up, so it's actually a d8 now. My martial die is a d8.
So reroll those.
Oh no, that's just my normal hit. This is an extra effect on it. Special d8. 3. So 9 plus 8 is 17 damage.
Got it. So while you hit this demon lord here, you see that you're doing quite a bit more damage than you thought you'd do. He goes to your right into him, and while the blows that you make that don't quite hit him just glance off his topless form, just bounce right off his pecs. When you do cut into him, it seems to do a whole bunch of damage.
Oh, I was supposed to add my wisdom modifier as well.
What are you doing?
So that's an extra +3. So that's just 20 damage.
Got it.
My bad.
So you just
Oh,
start
and also I'm gonna. Is he immune to the poison condition?
punching the shit out of them. Immune to charmed, exhausted, frightened, and poisoned. The last one is
Damn it.
poisoned. Yeah.
When I use Hands of Harm, I can actually inflict poison on someone until the start of my or until the end of my next turn.
Yeah.
All right. Good turn.
I think that's the end.
Thank you, sir. Just start punching the shit out of him. Good turn. Ilaria.
Yes. Have we had a long rest since our fight with Zagatmoy?
Yeah, I'll say out in Brawl, you guys took in the sides, had a couple beers at the Happy Beholder. You guys are back to 100%.
Alright, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and going to use my bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite.
Ooh.
And I'm going to make my 2 attacks with Dawnbringer. A 24 and a 19 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay. So that's going to do an extra 1d8 damage from because he is a fiend.
Nice.
And
I should have been.
it'll do an additional 2d6 thunder damage. And he'll need to make a strength save.
Thunder. Uh-oh. A 5? Oh, dear.
Yeah, that does not pass.
Oh, he has a +6. 11?
No.
No.
So he will be pushed 10 feet away from me and knocked prone.
Oh,
as well
shit.
as taking 20 radiant damage.
Oh, shit. Knock him on his ass.
And 8
Damn.
thunder.
8 thunder. Okay. I've got the 20 and the 8.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and action surge. And then I'm going to make a...
Do monks have the ability to just turn key into an action?
Pretty much.
Extra attack.
I'm going to use Distracting Strike. If I hit. 27?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than me has advantage. And then I get to add a superiority die damage. And I'm also going to go ahead and throw in Divine Smite.
Oh, God. Oh, God. No. Oh, no.
Right. Ooh, I rolled really low.
Yes. I mean, no. Oh.
So Oh wait. So that's only gonna be 17 radiant.
Got it.
But the next attack against him has advantage.
Understood. So Rictavio, seeming like he has got a bit of a boost, is going to go ahead. Take.
Oh, can I reroll one of my attacks since I think prone gives advantage?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it does give advantage attacking a prone figure. Yeah, you push him down onto the floor and then just, like Bradley, chase him down
kicking
and
him
start
while he's down.
slash him on the ground, dude. Cut him up.
The heck? That was weird. For some reason, the damage on Dawnbringer was changed.
Apparently, for those normal attacks, instead of D6s, I should have been using D8s. Because my monk martial die is a D8, and apparently I can use that for my unarmed strike.
Nice.
Oops.
Well, you know for your next turn now.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It's my fault. I should have studied more.
That's weird. Okay, it's a 26 instead of a...
That'll hit. Roll up some damage.
Alright. I'm just gonna do normal. $15 radiant damage.
Got it. Yeah, and you guys are cutting the shit out of him. You're seeing this radiant sunbeam from the celestial heavens rain down on him, and it's causing all damage to fuck him up.
I just realized I have a way to overcome my fear of women and spiders.
Oh, is it violence?
No, it's at 7th level. I can just use my action to end one effect on myself that is causing me to be charmed or frightened.
Ooh, that's some dope monk shit. Right, so that's going to be Rictavio's turn, correct, Laria?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, yeah, that's going to hit Rictavio, taking out a umbrella sword. It's going to go ahead and attack that, and attack again. That one might not hit. No, that's only a +4. Yeah, the second one doesn't hit, but the first one does.
I think it'd be funnier if I use the rest of my level, like get to level 5 in fighter and as a monk, so I can get action just for the action surge and the 2 extra attacks.
So Rictavio is going to go ahead and close in and try and take the point of the umbrella sword and put it through his neck, and he's going to pierce it down and stab him in the Adam's apple. And while he does so, he's going to say,
Ooh.
"Where's my daughter, you piece of shit?" And he's going to stab him again, but miss. And Graz'zt is going to start laughing as he pushes the sword away. It stands up. Well, I'll tell you where she... yeah, whoops, the wrong one. I'll tell you where she is, Rictavio. She's in my torture chambers getting fucked in her ass. And he's gonna go ahead and... Oh, no, that's still gonna hit him, though. Yeah, he rolled low, but he's got a big old +13 bonus, so that's gonna hit. And that's gonna hit, too.
So you can pretty much just automatically hit me.
If he wants to attack you, yeah.
Yeah, he literally just automatically attack and will always succeed.
6, 12, 17. Ooh, 21 on the first hit. Ouch. Rictavio's taking damage. Oh my god, 27 slashing damage.
I can't tell who was our enemy right now.
The demon.
Definitely the demon.
But isn't Rictavio also supposed to be some really obnoxious person that we should probably also throw off the tower?
No!
Rictavio. I
Okay.
use throw out the window. Defenestration.
Much lower damage on that. Yeah, so, yeah, he's going to take the Wave of Sorrow, the Great Sword, and just hack into Rictavio. And you can see Rictavio's taking a lot of damage. He is throwing caution to the wind, and he is trying to fuck the shit. Okay, I'm probably swearing too much. He's trying to mess this demon up quite so.
In what ways?
Relax, Rictavio. I promise. I want to say his daughter's Esmeralda? Something
Sounds
like
like
that.
a scary woman type of name.
Yeah, she badass too. I promise you.
The only women that aren't scary are children.
Esmeralda's never been so satisfied as she has been in my company. And
Come.
so that's your move.
It's my move. Let's go. I'm gonna roll a hit. And just keep on rolling the hit, I guess. Boop, 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 boop. D20. Plus. I'm in my bed right now. Normally I'd just be using the dice for sake of convenience, but I'm in my bed. Plus
Nice.
7. 7. There you go. Oh, that's a 9. No. I'm gonna roll the hit again. Oh, wait, is he still prone?
I imagine on his turn he got up.
He did, yeah, he stood up.
Damn.
You do have advantage from my distracting strike, though.
Oh, do I still get that? Do I have that advantage right now?
Well, unless... Did him being knocked prone cancel that out?
I'm sorry?
I don't think being knocked prone keeps you from being distracted.
Wait, but the distracting strike was before he was knocked prone, so technically it wouldn't have... It would have gone to Rictavio's strikes, but he was prone.
Aria is asking if I get advantage if since he's distracted or if he's still distracted.
No. Rictavio got advantage, but he still rolled low on his first attack. He rolled high on his second attack, though. But yeah, no, you do not have advantage. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Wait, am I hitting Graz'zt or am I attacking Rictavio?
These are the deep questions in life, aren't they?
I aim for the baddest of baddies, and also I rolled a hit again. That's a fuck 13. Damn it. Flurry of blows.
Purple-skinned demon.
But the purple-skinned demon has lats. You're gonna hit those lats, bro?
Yes. A20 plus 7 again. Fuck, I crit failed on that one. I'm rolling horribly. I think it's because I'm sick. I blame that.
Yep.
I blame my illness, physical and mental.
Yeah, get good.
20. Okay, one hit. One attack hits. 23 hits, right?
Shouldn't have failed your immunity roll. Diplomatic immunity.
Die. Alright. Also, I'm doing the harm thing again, obviously.
Harm. I
Yes.
harm.
D8
I pass.
plus. What was it? What was my next? 3.
3 damage?
Okay, I did 5 damage, and now I'm gonna roll for the harm. And he's immune to poison, unfortunately. So 1d. What was it?
No, you tell me, man.
Oh, it's my martial arts die. So I roll 1d8 plus wisdom. Okay, so that's still plus 3. 7 plus 5. That's 6. That's 12 damage.
12 damage. 24, 2. Okay, got it.
Is he still immune to poison?
Still immune to poison. No, he did not
Damn,
lose
is
his
he-
immunity to poison.
Is he immune? Is he not immune now?
How about now? How about Alaria?
Yeah.
I will make my attacks. That'd be a 27 and a 31 to hit with Dawnbringer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just doing. There it goes.
Oh, I like how I just didn't do this math.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. 38, 50, 65.
And I will use my bonus action to make my offhand attack with my Wakened Dragon's Longsword. That is a 26 to hit.
26 hits as well.
Okay, well, I imagine he's resistant to fire, so I'll half that one.
He is not resistant. Oh wait, yep, no, he is. Sorry.
Yeah, fiends usually are, so.
Cold, fire, lightning.
Yeah, but all the other damage, which is a lot. So just with Dawnbringer, which is all radiant damage, that'd be 44.
Oh Christ!
And then an additional 12 from the Awakened Dragon's Wrath.
So 56 total.
That is correct.
It's a fucking meaty hit. Well struck. Wow. Yeah, so you slice into him, and that chunk of his chest that was removed, you see an opening, and you just try and spear into the heart, and you cut out one of his hearts, and then you see like 4 more in there still beating, but he's quite perturbed. He grimaces and gives you a very consternated look that somehow is sexually arousing at the same time, but very disconcerting.
This man doesn't arouse me, specifically because he is a man.
He
No,
does for me because he is a man.
My heart belongs to another, and I've been waiting to do this as I twist the blade inside him.
Oh,
Do what?
goodness.
Kill him.
Oh,
My charms don't seem to be having an effect on you.
it's having an effect on me, but unfortunately, I'm something called a monk, and I can't let you sway me, even though I smoke weed.
Smoking speed.
Yeah, speed. Also, I found out my damage does get use both strength / dexterity and proficiency bonus.
Don't I don't see why we can't be friends now. And he is going to turn his attention towards you, Alaria, and try and start casting a spell. But before he does, he's jerked over to the side as Rictavio tries to to stab him again. Don't forget about me, you son of a bitch.
Are you gonna die yet, Rictavio?
That's gonna miss. No, I'm trying to kill the demon for my daughter. Where is she? And that's gonna hit. Well, Octavio's doing a little bit of damage here. He's whittling away. So, yeah, cut into him. Cut into him, and yeah, check that, demon man. And Graz'zt is going to be annoyed and flick.
Funny.
Crown of Madness or Dissonant Whispers. Yeah, he's going to go ahead with a wave of his hand, dismissing Rictavio.
Just don't come after me. I'm too in the closet for this.
Dissonant Whispers.
I hate you. That spell. I hate it.
It's a good one.
It's a really good spell. So is Insinuation, which is pretty much just Dissonant Whispers, but on crack.
Yeah.
You whisper.
Oh yeah, imagine applying Hex hex on them, so they have disadvantage on getting rid of insinuation.
Mm-hmm.
So Rictavio's going to go ahead and make a wisdom roll. He rolled a 4, so he's going to take 3d6. Alright, rolled kind of bad. That's not good. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, Rictavio doubles over, goes down onto one knee, and starts bleeding out of his ears and nose before crawling away his full movement speed. He's like on all hands and four, and he tries to scatter away. He did not like that. That poor Rictavio just took a bunch of damage.
Do I need to do a flurry of healing and just punch him awake?
You could see that would be extremely helpful, as Rictavio is literally on his last legs. He is drenched in blood.
But what if I just don't like him enough?
I think you would be in the majority of the party if you were to hold that opinion.
You know what? I'm a good aligned character, so I'll do it, even if me in real life doesn't want to.
Get to that in a moment, as a very perturbed and annoyed Graz'zt will turn to you, Ilaria. He's going to look down at his chest where you carved out one of his hearts, and he looks back at you. Now, I don't suppose that we can't be friends. I'd say that...
Didn't you just say that?
We can be friends. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Friends. I forgot the rest of the lyrics. Why can't we be friends? I was gonna sing the Toy Story song, but that works too, I guess.
By my oath to Eros, I will destroy you, demon.
By my oath to speed.
Yeah, we'll see how you.
I got nothing.
Yeah, by my faith in crack. Yeah, we'll see how your faith in Eros protects you, shall we? Nope. What? Why did I type Eros into my Google search? No, charm person, 5e, thank you. How does charm person work? You tempt charm humanoid. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please, Ilaria.
Wisdom.
Man, if only you did it on me, which would be useless because I could just get rid of it.
19.
Oh,
19? That's high. Oh no. It seems like Gratz's spellcasting ability is Charisma as a DC of 23. Oh no.
So I can't succeed.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. Very terrible. You feel yourself, the hatred, Eros protection fleeting away from you as the divine energies seep away and the darkness of the shadows embraces it. You feel the influence, this strange, unnatural attraction to this man.
Ew. If only that's how he actually felt. Why couldn't you do that to me?
This is weird. I'm just realizing now Graz'zt is kind of rapey.
He's extremely rapey.
He's extremely rapey.
Pan.
He's extremely rapey.
He's like Pan, the original Pan, not Peter Pan.
Tasha actually perks up for a moment. Oh yes, I can attest. He is quite rapey.
Thanks, Tasha. You still scare me, but you scare me less than whoever the hell that is on the floor. Rictavio.
You can't say that.
I didn't mean to.
Rictavio,
that's the word.
Look, I went to the hospital. They told me I was retarded.
Rictardio.
Your charm person won't persuade me to being straight.
Not even your dark magics, demon.
Not your dark magic can turn me straight. It turned me gay, though. According to the Bible.
Now, demon magic will make me suck that pole. Nom nom nom.
Yes.
You're right.
Lay
Yep,
that
yep. So
pipe.
you are charmed. So you feel like Gratz is your buddy, and that's gonna end his turn. That's gonna make it Zelzas's turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna do something really cool and called just straight up fucking glide on the walls, which is something I don't even have to roll for. I can just do it on my movement. I
Sick.
have 40 movement.
Yep. So you wall
So,
run,
I'm wall running,
Prince of
and
Persia style.
I'm gonna like roll run behind, what's his name? Graz.
Gratz is the
And,
demon. Rictavio is the
yeah, and
vampire
strike him
hunter.
from behind.
Ooh, yeah, he's gonna like that.
Yeah, and strike him from behind.
Yeah, he's gonna bend over just a little bit for you.
It's a good thing that I have the ability to get rid of charmed or frightened. I literally just straight up typed /roll and then started typing in roll. Alright, D20. You know what? I'm just gonna roll 2D20. It makes it easier, and then +7. Oh wait, no, actually. No, I'm not. That'd just be more complex. I'm just gonna grab my dice in a second. +7. 16 does not hit, I assume. God damn.
No.
Alright. Bonus action, and by bonus action, I mean just extra attack.
Oh, I believe you
Okay.
are flanking, so go ahead and take advantage on these attacks. If you'd like to roll
Oh,
another dice for that
I'm
one.
charmed,
yes,
so
please.
it wouldn't.
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, actually, I take that back. Yeah, Rictavio's no longer close to him either, as he got hit with dissonant whispers.
Yeah, but I'm flanking from behind, and I'm fast.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because I
but
can
I'm
literally
not an
walk, 'cause I
ally
can literally run
anymore.
across. Okay, so L,
You have
become an ally then. Stop being straight.
Knock it off. Oh my god. You're banned ridiculous right now. Ah.
Does Tasha count as an ally, and is she close enough?
Ambiguous to be at best.
Damn. Well, whatever. I'll just roll my extra attack. 24! Yay!
There
My
you
first
go.
actual attack that hits. Alright, so I'm
Attack
gonna
on
roll damage,
attack.
and I'm gonna spend a key point to make that harmful, so that's an extra D8
Attack on
plus 3.
attack.
Alright, so that's, I guess, just, I'm gonna roll 2D8. So let's roll 2D8. Alright, 2 6s. One is a 9, and the other one is a... I forgot. I actually forgot. I literally cannot remember. What was it? 7 plus 7.
9 plus 7, 16.
No. 1 6 is plus 7, and the other 6 is a 9.
I
Wait,
have no idea what you're saying.
9 plus... What's 6 plus 7?
6 plus 7 is 13.
9 plus 13.
Is 22.
So that's 20... 2 damage? That's 22 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to rush over to Rictavio, I guess,
I guess.
and do a flurry of healing on him. So, yeah, do I even have to roll to hit for the? No, I don't. I just have to touch.
Yeah, he's not
Or do
gonna. Yeah, he's not trying to dodge you.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's duty. What is the flurry of healing and harm?
Ooh, 369. Nice.
You can end my turn. I'll tell you how much I'll heal in a second because I'm really stumped.
No problem. Please take your time to look it up. Now,
All right, that's 2d8 plus 3.
Alaria, you feel the influence of this demon lord inside. Well, that's getting a little too weird. But yeah, you feel charmed, and what do you want to do?
He gets healed 17 HP.
17, thank you. Yeah, you can tell he had one health. He had literally one health point left. You bring him back from the very brink.
Just because I am charmed by him doesn't mean I turn on my allies, so I will just stow my weapons.
You sheath the radiant blades, much to his satisfaction. He grins and says, "Oh, I promise When I take you back to my lair, I will treat you as one of my favored concubines.
Ew, concubine. What are you, a woman? Oh,
Touch me, and I will cut your hand off.
No need to be so combative. We will be spending all of eternity together, so I suggest maybe being more amenable. Look, I promise I'll set you up with whoever you'd like. My harem is quite vast and contains many of the individuals you might be more,
what is this slime isekai?
you might be of more of an affinity to. And indeed, I understand that you are romantically entwined.
A
What
lesbian.
what if we go upstairs and go ahead and bring her back into the abyss with us? Would you like that?
Just silence.
Ooh, he actually grimaces at that. He usually likes a little bit of a response from the people he tortures. How dare you just give him cold shoulder? Alaria, goodness.
It's not necessarily cold shoulder. It's just like
He also really likes feisty women, apparently.
her like not thinking he would have known that, and just like, oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. How do you know I'm a
Or
lesbian?
like not entirely hating the idea, like, mostly because of the charm.
Well, this magical influence doesn't make that seem like the worst. I mean, we would be together. Oh gosh. Yep, so that's going to be Rictavio's turn. Oh, wow, this would be so appropriate. Okay, yeah, Rictavio.
You're welcome, whatever your name is.
Thank you, stalwart ally. I will end this. And he's going to go ahead and charge back up to Graz'zt.
Okay, Aaron Yeager.
Grab the back of this demon's head and try and shove a sword through his fucking neck. Natural 20.
Damn.
Alright, let's go.
Fuck yes. Ah. And then 9. So yeah, that natural 20 is going to hit.
No, his AC is actually 43.
Oh, I can't believe it. So yeah, you guys watch as very slowly Rictavio is going to take Gratz's head in one hand, tilt. He's going to grab his hair and tilt the neck back into the side and just start sawing the demon lord's head off. The demon prince is going to start gurgling, trying to cast a spell, another dissonant whispers, and try and get this man off of him. But it's too late. He's already cutting through the jugular and the bone of the spinal cord, and you hear a pop and a crack as he cuts through, and gushing amounts of blood, too much blood, an evil dead amount just begins to pool around him, flowing out of the demon lord, as with one final thrust, he rips the head off and starts slamming it onto the ground over and over again. Where's my daughter? Where's Esmeralda? You tell me now, demon.
You kind of slit his throat open, Rictavio.
No, he's
Aaron
fine.
Yeager.
He's fine. He'll tell me. He'll tell me, demon. And the head actually just starts cackling maniacally, even detached, even
Huh?
yeah, beheaded. He still's laughing at Rictavio. Oh, come on down to the abyss if you want her so bad. I'll treat you as a favored guest, Rictavio, just like last time. You remember the time we spent together? Damn you, demon! Damn you and your sick plans! Let's just start kicking the head like a soccer ball around the room.
Who wants to play kickball?
Yeah, you can tell there is a moment of madness as you and Rictavio Zelzas and Rictavio start kicking like a hacky sack, Gratz's head back and forth.
I'm afraid of this shit.
But yeah, that's the end of combat. You are all out of the initiative order.
He dead?
No, he's a hacky sack. The
The-
ball in a pinball machine.
The headless corpse, just the body of Graz'zt, does start to do the same tap dance number from before, but it's a little more uncoordinated and just much more creepy because the fountain of blood is still spurting up a foot or two out of the neck hole.
I don't patch him up, but I straight up cover it with like a piece of parchment, not even caring if it was an important document, and slap it on his neck hole, just so I don't see that shit.
Yeah, it does stop the blood a little bit, but as you get close, you can tell the body is operating under its own volition now, and it like grabs the sword and slashes out in your direction at disadvantage.
Hey,
One and yep, that's gonna hit you with a 25, I believe.
that doesn't hit. Sorry,
Oh yeah, 25 don't hit you. Oh gosh, oh god.
I actually have a 30 AC.
Oh yeah, me too. I got a 30 AC IRL, bro. So that's gonna be
Same.
same. It's 10, 15 plus 6, so that's 21 slashing damage to you.
Ow.
And for 7.
Can I Can I roll to disarm him and then start constantly flurry of blowing him? Wait, that didn't sound right. Flurry of no matter how I say this is gonna sound wrong. I can just constantly use flurry of blows. That still doesn't sound right, but it's better.
Yeah, you just get on your knees and just start flurry of blowing them. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna
No,
take.
I said I wanted to disarm him and then straight up and then and I
No.
wanted to roll to disarm.
No, you said what you said, bro. Get down there. Yeah, you're
I
gonna.
also said I rolled to disarm.
So you're gonna take a 9 additional acid damage.
God damn it! I'm immune to acid damage. Actually, wait, am I? No,
I
I'm
think
not.
lizard folk do have acid something or other.
I think they have resistance.
Yeah, so
Wait,
go ahead
raise
and
stats.
drop
I
that
can
down
just
to
quickly check.
4.
I'm gonna check real quick before I do anything.
Yes, and yep, Tasha's just gonna go ahead and sit back over down by Vizeran and grab herself a cup of spicy liquor and start sipping on that. Oh, that was quite exciting. I thought it was rather boring and trite. Frankly, this is going to be quite a mess for me to clean up later. Look at this. There's going to be blood flecks everywhere, all over my documents. Can't believe he used a scroll.
So yeah, 4 damage.
Yep, 4 damage. Yep, 4 damage.
Am I still charmed?
No, you are no longer charmed.
Okay.
How I'm falling and I can't get up.
I need life alert.
I have 59 out of 84 HP.
I'm just gonna lift him to his feet. Dust him off.
I'm 6'1".
I have a 21 strength.
21.
Yoked.
I'm a very
Ow.
strong lady.
This is why women scare me, but because you're on my side, I'm only slightly less scared of you.
Just walk up to you, just like relatively lithe woman, and just lift you up rather easily, put you on your feet, dust you off,
Just
and start
Joker
heading
Queen.
towards the door.
Bad. Yes. So heading out towards the door, you guys see as you make your way out of the sanctum of the Tower of Araj. You
Just
emerge.
mentally checking off another demon sent back to the abyss.
Well,
What was his name again? Rats?
Grats.
Gratz, Gratz, the demon prince of lust and desire.
Oh, lust and desire. I think he's a bit fruity.
Mm.
Because he's literally purple. He's a grape.
Grape Job Graz'zt.
I think he's grape flavored.
Yeah, you emerge from the sanctum and you come into this spiral staircase that encompasses the entire conical structure. And you realize, as you start to make your way down this winding spiral staircase, that this entire tower was carved from an enormous stalagmite by the Archmage. This must have taken quite a while, probably hundreds of years to complete, as you descend down through the private chambers, emerging into an even grander library and laboratory. And then further still, you pass by this bedchamber and some of these rooms that are suspicious, like they have locks and stuff, but you're sure it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. He's an ally, you do it for good. You know, like, torture's okay when our team does it. And you keep going down through the kitchen and storage, and finally make it to the antechamber in the audience hall, through which you emerge back into the darkness of the Underdark.
Can we say I patch myself up on the way with my herbalism kit? By the way, I have a +4 proficiency with, and I have a +7 to medicine.
Yeah, go ahead and make a medicine roll.
All right, /roll d20. I know I said I was gonna grab my dice, but I'm lazy. D20 +7. That's a nat 20.
Nice. Yeah, you can go ahead and heal up to full. I won't even make you guys take a short rest to roll hit die.
So I don't need to. Ha 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 ha.
I didn't take any damage.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He didn't hit me
Untouched.
with anything but charm.
Yeah, maybe I should.
I also wasn't touched. I only got touched after the fight was over.
Untouched by
Yeah,
an
they were too
angel.
focused on Rex Harvio.
He's gonna go ahead and run up after you guys. Oh, wait for me, guys! Don't leave Rictavio behind.
Who are you?
I'm the
Oh,
real
you're
Rictavio.
Uh-huh.
Can you prove it?
Do you happen to be able to just survive a fall off a tower?
No, of course not. I'm just a person.
I'm gonna
Can you
use
jump
divine
anyways?
sense.
Was that Ilaria?
I'm gonna use divine sense.
No, he just seems to be a person. He's not
I roll insight.
Graz'zt back from Graz'zt back from the abyss. Nope, he's just guy
He's-
looking.
He's
I
clear.
roll insight.
Who are you inside in, Ilaria or Rictavio?
Rex Harvio,
All right, go ahead and roll inside.
which I have a +7 for. I failed, but it's still an 8.
You're pretty sure he's human, although he looks like ruffled and he's been fighting through the infinite layers of the abyss for so long. He just looks like a fucking total badass.
He looks annoying.
As long as you stay out of the way and keep quiet, and can hold your own in combat, I don't care if you fall.
Quiet's not my thing. I like. Oh wait, you weren't talking to me.
I was not talking to you.
No, totally, I'll respect your adventure. I'll only pop in for the occasional quip.
As the fourth wall breaks.
Unique components. All right, so yep, you guys start making your way back through this long tunnel.
It is quite unfortunate that we had to leave.
What was his name again? Wazona?
Voltaire behind on the brawl,
Drowbledore.
as he has one of the ingredients that are on this list.
Can we just go back?
Oh,
No?
I don't know what you mean.
Not.
I'm Voltaire.
just
I'm right
run.
here.
Ah,
I made it through on the teleportation circle with y'all. This is my best. Coffee impression.
Who are you?
an abomination.
What
He
you
is
see?
a winged kobold with
Yeah.
beholder stalks coming out of his back, an iron jaw, a troll head stitched to
in his chest. Yeah. Yeah, you
He's
just
so
see.
adorable. Because he's literally a kobold. That's the only reason. He just has scales, so he's instantly cute.
You see a red kobold and all these other augmentations. As this gentleman, you can see his madness of pursuing his perfect form, the final evolution of Voltaire. He's got some augmented features, and I don't know what you mean. What do you guys Let me see that list again. What are you talking about? What do you
Can
think
I
I
pick him up
have?
and give him a big squeeze?
The
Oh,
central beholder eye.
am I supposed to have that? Oh man, let me look through my bag here.
We carved a beholder to get you those stocks. I would imagine you would take in the central eye.
Well, sure, I took the stocks, but I wanted the ray beams. I don't know if I took the central eye. That would have been really fortuitous and a great moment of foresight on my part, especially without having known later in the campaign we'd need the central eye as an anti-magic conduit for the ritual to banish the demons back.
Metagame.
So looking through this list, I'm going to go ahead and run through it for you guys so you know what you need, what you don't need as you make your way through the worm writhings. The closest, as you are looking on the map that Vizeran gave you, of the things, the components that you will need to collect for this ritual, and the locations of where they're most probably going to be found here in the Underdark, as it relates to the Tower of Araj. You will need an intact and unhatched egg of a purple worm, the central eye of a beholder, as mentioned, 6 feathers from 6 different angels, a heart of a goristro, which I believe is some demon.
Can we ask nicely to the angels to give us a feather? Is that plausible?
Well, I understand angels are very nice and not dicks.
Yeah.
If you would so kind, angel, seraphim, archangel, whatever you are, you just lend us one feather. Yes, we ask 6 of your kind.
I'm sorry, I am a concentric circle of eyes and I'm busy impregnating this lady. I'm trying to start a thing here. You will need 13 timasks, which are colloquially known as devil mushrooms, from the footprints of a Merilith, a Baylor, or a Gristro, a few drops of demon blood.
A what from
Wait,
Mushrooms?
demon blood.
It's
the
demon
Timask?
time. It's
13 Timasks?
Should we have grabbed a jar and stuck it on the head's neck so we could get some blood?
I will say that because you did, in fact, have this list that was given to you by
No, I'm saying
Vizeran.
like we should have done that. Not like we did
He's
do that.
retroactively saying we did.
Oh,
I will
We're
allow
smart.
it, as you guys did have this list, and I didn't give you this particular piece of information before you just killed that demon lord. There was a little bit of blood from the whole blood fountain thing,
Mitch.
just a tad. So yeah, I'll say that you, with that piece of foresight forefront, you go ahead and got a vial of blood from Graz'zt. And so you can go ahead and check that one off. And lastly, you will need Gromfbunry's Grimoire notes.
Oh yeah, one guy who we need to kill.
So I have 6 feathers from 6 different angels, central beholder eye, an unhatched purple worm egg, heart of a Garistro, 13 Timasks, and the vial of demon blood, and the notes.
Correct. And the 13 Timasks, the devil mushrooms, need to be from the footprints of a Merilith, a Baylor, or a Garistro. So those demons, as they walk along in those footsteps, that's where the mushrooms, the Timasks, will grow. And that's more like
I'm allergic.
flavor. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end it for tonight, y'all. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
playing. Good night.
Yay.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's
Ironically enough, recently I got a Out of the Abyss poster from my sister.